In this video, we will discuss about Singleton Design Pattern. Singleton Design Pattern is used to create single instance of a class. For example, there is a license with us and we have only one database connection. Then at that time, Singleton Design Pattern come into picture and it will make sure only one instance of a database connection can be instantiated. And in this tutorial, we will focus on Singleton Design Pattern in Java with practical implementation. And now I am inside in my IDE, and now let's create a singleton class. So for first of all, I will create a class called database, and this database class will behave as a singleton class. And for to make it as a singleton class we have some conditions to follow, and the first condition is that we have to make its constructor as a private. So to make its constructor as a private, it means that no object of this class will be created outside of this class. So for example, if I go in our main class and if I go to create a database obj1 equal to new database, and as you can see it gives me the error and it says database has a private access in database. Okay, so the constructor has a private access in database. Now let's go here. So as we have seen, no object can be created for this class outside of this class. Okay, so now to to create an object of this class or to create an instance of this class, we have a field here, and that will be private static, and it will be database singleton, and it will be null. Now this instance field will hold the object of this class, and to create an object of this class I will have a method, and that will be static, and it will return the database object, and here I will say get instance. Okay, and inside this method, so we will have a check if null equal to database singleton, and here then it will, I will say database singleton equal to new database. So basically what I'm doing, I am creating an instance of this this class and initializing to this instance. So basically here what I'm doing, I have a method called get instance. So this method will basically create an instance of this class and will assign it to this instance field. And now let's return it this instance. Okay, and here I will have one more method, and here I will say public void get connection. So basically now we have created a method which will give me the object of this class. Okay, so now I will create one more method, so we can call that method with the help of that object. So here I will create a method, I will say system.out.println, and here I will say connection created for object, and here I will print the hash code of this object. So basically we are looking that if we call the multiple instance of this class and call this method with by those multiple instances, so whether the hash code will be same or no. So if the hash code will be same, so it means the both objects are same, so it didn't create the another object. So now let's go in our main class, and I will remove this one from here, and I will say database dot get instance. So here we have get the new instance, like we, as you can see, we have written the new instance from here, and assign it to obj1. Now I will call the obj1 dot get connection, and I will create another object obj2, and here I will say database dot get instance and obj2 dot get connection, and now I will execute the code. So as you can see, the connection or the hash code for both objects are same. So it means those both references are holding the same object. So as much as like how many times we call this database.get instance, so if the object is initialized at one time, so it will return the same object every time. Now let's copy paste this and several times, right? I will say obj3, and then I will say obj4. So now I have called this 4 times, and now I will execute it. So as you can see, the hash code for all the objects are same. So this is how we can achieve the singleton design pattern in Java. Singleton design pattern have two forms, that is early instantiation. The object creation take place at the load time, and then we have lazy instantiation. The object creation is done according to the requirement. So previously, so right now we have done lazy instantiation. So right now we have done like Singleton design pattern have two forms, that is early instantiation, and in early instantiation the object creation take place at the load time. And then we have lazy instantiation, the object creation is done according to the requirement. So the example we have done is lazy instantiation. Now let's go and explore early instantiation. So in lazy instantiation, we have a method called getInstance, and from this getInstance, we are creating a new object of this class, and we are returning that object. Okay, and we are calling this method when we require it. Now for early instantiation, in early instantiation, an object will be created at the load time. So at the load time, I will replace this null with the new database. So when we create this class, and at the class loading time, we will create the new object of this class. And now I will go here and I will remove this code from this get instance, and from this get instance we are returning the object. Now I will go here and I will execute the code, and now I execute it several times. So as you can see, the hash code for all the object call is same, so it is the same object they have created, but now right now at this time we have created the object at the load time, and this is the example of early instantiation. So this is about singleton design pattern, and if you have any confusion, you can leave your comment in the comment section. Kindly subscribe my channel, click on the bell icon. See you in the next video.